Hey race fans, and welcome back to the Mountain Dew Code Truck Series, and we are here live at the paperclip, Martinsville Speedway for the Kroger 250. Now, if anybody watched the second cup, it was a pretty wild and insane race. The poster, the Cody Lamas, he came out on top, and he dodged traffic. But here is a different story with the trucks. Right here on the pole, we have Kurt Mortznick, and right beside him is Danny Wells. He drives the number 29 in the NASCAR second cup, so we're going to have to see what he can do. Danny has more experience at this track. But hey, you never know. We're going to be doing this for 50 laps, and we're about to have those famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
9/10 for this first segment. We shouldn't really be in danger of overheating, but it will, probably get up to about 220, so just keep an eye on that.
Well, as the trucks are rolling off, here is your starting lineup for the Kroger 250. The truck has already left the track. Kurt Mortznick, Danny Wells, Tim Feigl, Mike Flanagan, and Chris Dollarton. That's your top 5 starting lineup as we are about to go green here at the paperclip. And the green flag is out. Man, Danny Wells, he got a good start off the outside line. But remember, at a track like this, the inside line is going to prevail. Man, the pack is already greatly separated. I think somebody fell asleep at the line. Is caution out? Yep, it is. Caution's already out. And leading the first lap is going to be Danny Wells. Danny Wells leads the first lap. I'm trying to see what happened. I don't see any damage. Oh, wait. It's a couple trucks slowing down. It's Robert Brooks, Callum Wells, and Jasmine Acosta. And I don't think anyone's coming down pit road yet. Oh, wait a minute. We got a truck, under the apron is Joseph Lombard in the 09. And oh, man. Whoa, what is he doing? Well, something is wrong with that 09 car of Joseph. He wrecked real bad at final practice, and he just stopped on the track. And oh no, a truck just blew up, and it's Evan Earnhardt. Oh man, Evan Earnhardt has just blew up. And Trent Dunham, oh man. Trent Dunham just got involved in something. We're going to have to take a look at this. And Robert Brooks is coming down pit road. And I don't think anyone else is. Let's take a look and see what happened to brought out our first caution already. Danny Wells is your race leader. Well, here we are with what brought out our first caution, and I don't know what the hell these guys were thinking. They were going almost 4, well, they were going 4 wide. You can't go 4 wide at Martinsville. You can't even go 3 wide here. And oh man, Chris Kyle, he came on to the 19 of Jasmine Acosta, and then that turns Jason Marshall, and then Lyndon Wright, he gets into it with Michael Norman and Robert Brooks. Then right here, last week's winner Steven Gonzalez is involved. He's stuck behind this. Then followed by Callum Wells. That's Aaron Williams in the 48. He started dead last. He squeezed by. But oh man, all these trucks are held up back here. Michael Norman, Robert Brooks, Callum Wells, Jason Marshall, Chris Kyle, Preston Plower, last week's winner Steven Gonzalez, Andre Lannons, and Dylan Pote in the 3. Oh man, there's Alex Drayton in the 17. I almost missed him. But man, These guys are going 3-4 wide in the second turn, and that's what brought out our first caution. Now, something happened to Trent Dunham. I'm trying to see. They already crossed the line. There's Trent Dunham right here. Something happened to the one truck. Let's see what happened to him. There was Joseph Lombard peeling. Oh, Evan Earnhardt, he just blew up. Evan Earnhardt, he blew up out of nowhere. Evan Earnhardt in the 60. That's what happened to the 60 truck. Yeah, right there. He just blew up out of nowhere, and he tried to make it down to pit road, but I guess he couldn't make it in time. He missed that yellow line. Now let's see what happened to the one truck. Oh man, Trent Dunham, he just stopped on the track, and then he got hit by Dougie Shears in the 98 truck. So that's what happened there. And Dougie Shears, he's going to have a little bit of damage as he just gets into the back of Travis Mitchell. And I just saw that Jack Richards, he's got a little hood damage to the back of his, to the front of his 29 truck. So I don't know. Nobody took pit stops. Well, let's head back to live action. Danny Wells is the leader. And here we are back at Martinsville, guys, getting ready for the restart. The only car that dropped out of the race was Evan Earnhardt in the 60 with a broken camshaft. Trent Dunham, Joseph Lombard, and Robert Brooks are a lap down, so they already have bad days. Time for a top 10 rundown. Danny Wells, Kurt Mortonic, Tim Feigl, Mike Flanagan, Chris Dolleton, James Qualls, Brian Pasternak, Barney Ward, Mason Wood, and Matthew Wheeler. That's your top 10. As the pet truck has already left the field, Danny Wells is going to restart in the lead after passing Kurt Mortonic on the outside. And the green flag is back out. And Danny Wells, he immediately cuts off Trent Dunham to try to keep him from getting his lap back. And oh man, Kurt Mortonic, he's stuck between two lap trucks. And Danny Wells, he just driving away without a care. And oh man, they're going 3 wide in the front stretch. And oh man, Brian Pasternak, he just smacked the wall a little bit. And he's got a little bit of damage to his right rear. Coming up on him is Matthew Wheeler in the 07 truck. And oh man, here comes James Qualls moving to the inside of the lap truck of Robert Brooks. And Barney Ward, he's trying to make a move on Tim Feigl. But still having the lead is Danny Wells. He's pulling away. And Kurt Mortonic, He's trying to get a drafting off of his fellow Toyota driver Joseph Lombard. As he's still running in second. And oh man, he just went way high. That's gonna open the door for Mike Flanagan in the 24. And Mike Flanagan takes away second from Kurt Mortonic. And oh man, something's wrong with that 18 car. He just got way loose. And oh man, now here comes Chris Dolleton in the 6 truck. He's trying to take away third. And Mason Wood, he smacked the wall and he almost got into Travis Mitchell. Travis Mitchell's got a little bit of rear damage. And then here's Dougie Shears in the 98 who ran into Trent Dunham. He's sitting in 12th place right now. And Mason Wood, he's trying to pass Travis Mitchell now on the inside. He's now running a tip as I'm cycling through the field. There's our second cup winner at this track, Cody Lamas. He's made his way into the top 15 as the trucks are now pretty much spread out at this point. And they're trying to go 3 wide back there. Oh man, Arnold Columbia, Lyndon Wright, and William Duncan. And oh man, William Duncan, he's close on that 23 truck. And oh man, Arnold Columbia, he almost smacked that wall, but that was close. But remember, these guys are going to have to take pit stops soon. Pit stops are not going to be in the Mountain Dew Code Red Truck Series. They were requested, and they got them. As we now take a look at last week's winner, Steven Gonzalez at Daytona. Right now he's running at 26. Let's ride on board with the 43. And oh man, Alex Drayton, he just smacked the wall. Steven Gonzalez is driving behind his fellow Ford of Chris Kyle, running that silver and black Aflac scheme on his number 99. And right in front of Chris Kyle is Michael Norman, who actually He came to this race as the points leader because he led the most laps at Daytona. And Steven Gonzalez, he's coming up behind him. He's trying to be like Daytona all over again. And Michael Norman, he's got a little bit of hood damage to his 27, but he's not letting that stop him. As we head back to the front, Danny Wells, he's still the race leader. He's got almost a he has more than a 2-second lead over Mike Flanagan. Danny Wells, he was just recently a winner in the NASCAR Second Cup where he won at Las Vegas. And Kurt Mortnick, oh man, Kurt Mortnick, he restarted second and he dropped all the way back to 7th. So I don't know what's up with that 18 truck. I'm not sure. He's got a bumper full of Matthew Wheeler, who's now trying to look to the inside of him. And oh man, Mortnick got loose right there. I think something broke on that 18 truck because ever since the restart, he's just been dropping back like a rock. He's about to get passed by Mason Wood in the 81 truck. Sorry about that, guys. And oh man, Trent Dillon, he just passed Danny Wells. Trent Dillon, he's back on the lead lap. And oh man, coming up in the front is Jack Richards. He's missing the entire front of his truck. As Danny Wells just got passed by Trent Dillon, that's probably going to open the door for Mike Flanagan because he's trying to close the gap. Last time by, he had a lead of about almost 2.5 seconds, and now the lead is shrunk down to 1.48, a second and a half. As we're now slowly approaching the halfway mark, as we now take a look at Robert Brooks back here, his truck is definitely slow. Let's head back and see what I see. There's Jack Richards' teammate, Jasmine Acosta in the 19. There's Jason Marshall in the 31. And then there's Alex Drayton, who smacked the wall. He's running in 29th now. And then there's Dylan Pote in the 3 truck. These guys are going to have to take pit stops soon. And look at this, Steven Gonzalez and Michael Norman. They're battling for position. That's going to be for the, I believe that's for the 23rd position. Oh no, it's for 24th. I'm sorry. Well, this truck race is pretty straightforward now. There's Sean Henley in the 8 truck. He's running in 17th. And Kurt Mortnick, he just got passed by Dougie Shears. Kurt Mortnick, our pole sitter, he just fell outside the top 10. And Trent Dunham, he's at the tail end of the lead lap now. He's running in 34th position. And oh man, Danny Wells, he just went to the outside all of a sudden. I don't know what that was all about. But Mike Flanagan, he's in second. He's still trying to close in, but he's got the lap truck of Joseph Lombard in the way. Joseph Lombard and Danny Wells, actually in the second cup, they're tied for the points lead. So I don't know if this is friendly strategy or an alliance or what. I think he's going to try to block Mike Flanagan from trying to pass Danny Wells from winning. And oh man, Danny Wells, he went to the outside again. I think something's wrong with that 5 truck. Danny Wells and Mike Flanagan, they're actually teammates in this thing. As we pass the halfway mark, Danny Wells, he continues to lead. These trucks are slowing down. They're going to have to pit soon. I don't know when, though. As we take a look at the rest of the field. And James Qualls, he made his way into 3rd. Oh, man, one of the few dodges in this field. James Qualls is running in 3rd. 4th is Barney Ward. 5th is Chris Darlington. 6th is Brian Pasternak. 7th is Matthew Wheeler. 8th is Mason Wood. 9th is Travis Mitchell. Rounding out the top 10, getting back there is Kurt Mortnick. So I don't know what's up with the 18 truck. We're now about to approach lap 30. And Jack Richards, oh man, he's running in 33rd right now. Not a good day starting off for our Season 1 champion. Sorry if this race got boring. I'm trying to wonder when they're gonna pit, because Danny Wells is still all about him. As we see Trent Dunham trying to make a move on Robert Brooks. Is that for position? Oh no, it's not. But Trent Dunham, he's already trying to pass Robert Brooks, and I think Robert Brooks is gonna be a benefactor for these guys. Let's see. Well, yeah, Trent Dunham, he's back on the lead lap, while Robert Brooks is 1 lap down. He did not get up to speed after the restart. It looks like Joseph Lombard trying to close in on Danny Wells to try to get his lap back, as we're now on lap 32. Let's ride on board with the 09. And Danny Wells, he's trying to look to the inside of Robert Brooks, and he's trying to get there. He really is. You know, man, Robert Brooks, he almost got weight loose. Now Joseph, he's trying to look on the inside. That's not going to be good news for Mike Flanagan. And speaking of Mike Flanagan, he just lost 2nd place. Whoa, Mike Flanagan, he just lost 2nd place to James Qualls. Oh man, James Qualls, he's on a mission. Oh man. Now James Qualls has to pass Robert Brooks if he wants to try to catch Danny Wells. And oh man, Danny Wells, he just went way on the outside. What's wrong? Oh, caution's out. Caution is out, and something happened to Preston Ploward. Caution is out again. And that's not what Danny Wells needed to see. He had a huge lead. And oh man, something happened to Jason Marshall too. And Jason Marshall, he'll stay on the lead lap. But oh man, Preston Ploward, he got lapped. So I don't know. Are these guys gonna take pit stops right now? Well, the pace truck is still not out, and I think the field just bunched up. Oh no, they didn't. No, they didn't. They're waiting on the pace truck right now. And these guys are pitting. Oh man. The entire bottom field is pitting, but the top 4 aren't. Barney Ward, Mike Flanagan, James Qualls, and Danny Wells, they're not pitting. I don't know if this is strategy or what, but Chris Darlington, Brian Pasternak, and Matthew Wheeler, and so on, they're pitting. Let's go to the pit road cameras. Yes, the entire field is pitting. The entire field except the top 4 are pitting. Strategy here is taking place here at the paperclip of Martinsville. Kurt Mortznick is pitting as well, and he was the pole sitter. I believe the first one out is going to be Chris Darlington. Yes, it is. Then it's Brian Pasternak, then Matthew Wheeler, then Kurt Mortznick, then Mason Wood. That'll be your top 5, I guess. But let's check on Danny Wells. Is he coming in to pit? Because he's actually the leader. Yep, the leaders are pitting now, and I don't know whether this is strategy or what. If these trucks hurry up and catch them, then that's going to be bad news for the top 4. Danny Wells, James Qualls, Mike Flanagan, and Barney Ward. But while pit stops are happening, let's see what happened to bring out our second caution. Well, who's having to bring out our second caution? Preston Ploward, indeed, he got loose way on the outside. Then he smacks the safer barrier real hard, and then he just spins himself out. But the caution lights did not come on until Dylan Poteet hit the 33, so that's what brought out our caution. Just a single truck, well, a 2-truck incident between Dylan Poteet and Preston Ploward. But oh man, that is not what Danny Wells needed to see, because he had a huge lead over James Qualls, who was in second. But pit stops, they're probably going to change things up. We're going to have to check and see, as Preston Ploward was lapped by Danny Wells after this happened. So we're going to have to check. Remember, the top 4 didn't pit. They didn't pit until the lap after, so I don't know if that's going to rearrange the field or what. But we'll see. Here we are, back at Martinsville, getting ready for the restart once again. Only car that dropped out of the race was William Duncan, so he's out of this thing. Trent Dunham, Jack Bridges, Jason Marshall, Joseph Lombard, and Preston Ploward are a lap down, while Robert Brooks is 2 laps down. Now this is a little bit wacky, but Callum Wells is not the leader. The leader is Chris Darlington. Chris Dalton is our leader, and the trucks on the inside line, they're going to try to get their laps back. Chris Dalton is leading, then followed by Brian Pasternak, Matthew Wheeler, Kurt Mortonic, Mason Wood, Dylan Young, Tim Feigl, Travis Mitchell, Sean Henley, and Dougie Shears. That's your top 10. As we're having the restart, the leader is Chris Dalton, and he is forced on the outside. And that's going to open the door for Brian Pasternak. Oh man, Brian Pasternak took the lead, and caution's already back out. Caution's already back out. Oh my gosh. What the hell just happened? Something happened in turn 3, I think. Jason Marshall, Trent Dunham. But leading up to the line is going to be Brian Pasternak, also known as What If Racing. So I don't know what the hell just happened here. Oh man! Oh man, Dylan Young, he just got loose. But he should get his spot back. I don't know. Dylan Young, he was running in 4th. And Danny Wells, he's now running in 7th position. Oh man! Oh man, Tim Feigl, Dylan Pote, what happened? And oh no, you gotta be kidding me, no! Brian Pasternak and Trent Dunham are stuck. No man, Trent Dunham just retired to pit road, and Brian Pasternak. Oh man, Aaron Williams, Dylan Young. Oh no, it's the Martinsville glitch. Oh my gosh. They say now that Tim Feigl is the race leader. Tim Feigl is the leader, but Brian Pasternak got stuck and retired to pit road. So I don't know what the hell just happened. Let's take a look and see what happened to bring out our 3rd caution. And here's what brought out the caution. That was right at the restart. I guess James Qualls took the turn in too hard, and then he smacked the safer barrier and right in front of Cole Daly. And the 2 trucks just spin out right in front of Mike Flanagan, Barty Ward, Cody Lamas, and Arnold Columbia. And that's what brought out our 2nd caution. He's about to wave the yellow flag in a minute. There it is. That is what brought out our 3rd caution so quick that all of this carnage happens. Then Trent Dunham, he was coming off pit road, and then he just slams into Jack Richards, Callum Wells, Zach Carson, and Jason Marshall. So that's what happened there. That's how Zach Carson got out of that damage. But Trent Dunham, oh man, it's just a horrible day for him. Then all the trunks bunched up right here. Then Brian Pasternak, he was actually the race leader under caution, but then something happened. His truck stopped on the track. That's where Dylan Young spun out. Something happened. I'm trying to fast forward it. Oh yes, Dylan Pote and Tim Feigl, they somehow got together. Oh no, wait, Tim Feigl, he ran into the back of Preston Ploward. Let's see, slow motion. Oh yes, he didn't even, well, I don't know what the hell he was doing. He slams hard into Preston Ploward, and then Dylan Pote got involved. Then Trent Dunham, he hits Tim Feigl, and then he got stuck. Then Brian Pasternak, he was the leader, and he got stuck too. Kurt Mortonic passed him. There's Chris Dalton on pit road, and that's what happened to the 11. Then Dougie Shears, oh my gosh. This is just controversy. The field is really going to be scrambled when they come back to the restart because I have no idea what happened. Brian Pasternak, he was the leader, and he was close to winning, and then this happens. Now I think Dylan Young got stuck too. Yes, he did, because he's not even moving. There's his teammate, Cody Lamas, who actually won this race in the Sega Cup. Then there's Aaron Williams, who started dead last. I don't know if he got stuck too. Oh no, he didn't. He was able to drive away. But man, just not a good day for these guys. Let's head back to live action. And here we are back at Martinsville, and it looks like that we are going to restart this race with 4 laps to go next time by. We're going to restart with 4 laps to go, and our leader right now is Tim Feigl. Tim Feigl is our race leader in the 88. Chris Dalton, he's 28th a lap down. Kurt Mortonic, our pole sitter, is 2nd. Then third is Dougie Shears, who is actually Tim Feigel's teammate. Fourth is Lyndon Wright. Fifth is Danny Wells. Sixth is Matthew Wheeler. Seventh is Steven Gonzalez. Eighth is Sean Henley. Ninth is Mason Wood. Rounding out the top 10 is Barney Ward. Just like the second cup, there's a lap driver between first and second. Is Tim Feigl gonna capitalize and capture a win here at Martinsville? We're gonna have to wait and see, as the pit truck has already left. If the caution comes back out, the race is over. And the green flag is back out. We're having the restart here at the paperclip. And oh man, Kurt Mortensen, he's trying to look to the inside of Chris Johnson, but he blocked him. And oh man, that's not what Kurt Mortensen needs. As Tim Feigl, he's just smooth sailing right now. Next time by, we're gonna have 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. This time by for Tim Feigl in the 88. And oh man, caution's back out. Caution is back out. And that is gonna end it. And Jack Richards coming down pit road, trying to see what happened. I don't know what happened. But yes, caution is indeed out. And Tim Feigl is the race leader. But the question is, can he hold off on pitting? Because if he pits, that's it. Let's take a look and see what brought out our final caution of the day. This race is going to end on the caution, unfortunately. Well, here's what happened to brought out our final caution, and it involved teammates of Red Horse Racing. Brian Pasternak, who was leading this race earlier, went way high. Then Alex Drayton went high as well. And then that forced Brian Pasternak to hook the 17 truck of Alex Drayton. Oh, man. Well, that's definitely going to bring out some tensions in the garage area. Brian Pasternak and Alex Drayton, teammates of Red Horse Racing, get together at the exit of turn 2. Oh, boy. I don't think Alex Drayton's going to be too happy with Brian Pasternak. Oh, boy. Well, guys, here we are back at Martinsville, and yes, this race is indeed over. Nobody else has to come down pit road, but they really don't have a reason to. Coming in at turn number 4 to take the yellow flag and the checker flag. Capturing a win here at Martinsville is going to be Tim Feigl in the 88. Tim Feigl wins the Kroger 250. Coming in second place with the pole sitter Kurt Mortensen. He tried hard, but he couldn't do it. Third place is Tim Feigel's teammate Dougie Shears. Fourth is Lyndon Wright. How about that? Finishing dead last at Daytona, and he ends up with a 4th place finish. Coming in 5th was Danny Wells. 6th was Matthew Wheeler. 7th was Steven Gonzalez. I think he's still going to be the points leader. 8th is Sean Henley. 9th is Cody Lamas. How about that? He won this race in the second cut, and he still ends up with a top 10 finish. And running out the top 10 is Mason Wood. There is your winner, Tim Feigl. Kroger 250. And the standings are now official. Wow, only 11 trucks were on the lead lap. Barney Ward was the last truck on the lead lap. Then Arnold Columbia, James Qualls, Mike Flanagan, and look at that, Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams started dead last in 37th, and he ends up with a top 15. So he's got to feel pretty good about that since he sucks at short tracks. No offense to Aaron there. Okay, Cole Daly, Jasmine Acosta, Andre Landis, Chris Kyle, and Michael Norman ends up with a 20th place finish. Then followed by Callum Wells, Jason Marshall, Preston Plower, Joseph Lombard, and Alex Drayton. That's your top 25. And then Dylan Poteet, Chris Darlington, Jack Richards, Travis Mitchell, and Tony Blazer. That's your top 30. And then from 31st on down to 37th, Brian Pasternak, Zach Carlson, Robert Brooks, Dylan Young, and Trent Dunham was the last, running truck. And then William Duncan and Evan Earnhardt. Those are the only 2 trucks that retired out of the race. Wow, a pretty wacky race here at Martinsville. Now, the next race in the trucks is going to be at the Rockingham Speedway. So, we're going to have to see what these guys can do. Don't forget to tune in for final practice to see where these guys place. Congratulations one more time to Tim Feigl for winning the Kroger 250.